darkness spreads its wings. A corruption so deep it poisons everything. But in the shadows, a group of heroes arise. Bound by courage, they'll never compromise. Through treacherous valleys and mountains high, they fight for justice, never questioning why. Their hearts ablaze, united they stand against the forces of evil hand in hand. Oh, hear the legends of our sacrifice. In the face of darkness, we will rise with valor. Hearts will take a stand. Defend us, our Freya will save the land.
Good evening, everybody. Mike Geary here for Geek Pride's Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition campaign, The Legend of Our Sacrifice. And I've just realised that because Arno's not here, all the screens are messed up, and I'm going to have to move everybody around. And I should have done that before I started streaming, but here we are, and people are in the wrong place, so I'm just going to go, Arno's not here.
Barty! I'm Barty! I'm in danger!
I'm in danger. I'm going to move some people around. Well, we're going to move some people around while we do some introductions. So we have Michael as Tharval Eldon.
Jono.
We have everybody's in the wrong place. It's putting me off. We have Jace's brother Gadden.
Hello.
We have Lecky
English.
as Bartholomew Pringle.
Guten Tag.
Meine Vasa Malone is kaput. We have Mark as Lance.
You can see me.
And we have Vic as Saren Sanguine.
Buonasera, belle signore e signori.
Through the... Right, let me put you, you down here.
Can I still do Arno's intro?
Yeah, go on then. What's Arno's intro?
Hab keine Angst.
I've been...
Which means have no fear.
With all the German references, ladies and gents, we have Arno, or Conrad, is currently in Germania. I know he's in Italy watching Germany play.
He's in Italy watching them play. The Euros is played in Germany.
All right, so he's in Germany then. Yeah, okay, we're back there.
But he's watching Italy. Is he watching Italy?
I can't remember. I feel like there's Italy
yes,
sort
Italy.
of somewhere in
What's
this.
He's watching
Italy,
sports.
Spain?
He's
Jewish
watching
sausage.
football. Yeah, and hence all the German references.
Yeah, Spain, Italy. Currently 0-0.
I've been listening to a German sort of techno/metal band called they're called Techno Callboy. They're absolutely amazing. I just can't get enough of them.
Oh! Okay, so Electric Callboy.
Electric Callboy, yeah, that's it. Yeah, sorry, Electric Callboy, yeah. It's so
the only reason I know them because they did a collaboration with Baby Metal, but then they also did another collaboration with one of my favorite synthwave artists, The Midnight.
All
So,
right. Yeah.
and The Midnight are a little bit more like serious, edge, and then so it's kind of funny to watch the both of them start to take the piss. Oh, and Electric Callboy are doing a collaboration with our dear friend Tom Cardy.
All right. Okay.
Yeah,
Oh,
the person. Yeah, you're a cunt. Sorry.
I just can't get enough of them to the point where I'm probably going to have them playing at my wedding. Not like physically playing, they're going to have the song, one of the songs.
Money is no object.
No, it's not.
It's a wedding.
Until they ask you to pay the bill.
No, not actually play, just sort of ask the DJ, can you play some Electric Callboy, please?
Yeah.
He's gonna look at you and go, "What the hell
What
is
is
that?"
Electric Callboy? Rasamanen?
Yeah, well, that's the thing. I think he's going to have a bit of a shock because most of my friends are all sort of metal and rock fans and stuff, and I get the impression that the local DJ in Coventry, where the wedding, it's probably not. You never know. He could be. He may be sick and tired of indie music and pop, Justin Timberlake and stuff like that, and then
Oh,
on.
Justin Timberlake is such an awkward topic right now. as well.
Relevant.
No.
Oh, the spice. Anyways, sorry.
All right. Anyway, so back to the quest in hand. We made it through a zombie infested catacomb relatively easy. There was lots of fireballs and killing of zombies. Not a massive threat, to be fair. You made it back into the corridor where a skeleton-looking lord who, for what's the word? For copyright purposes, is not Skeletor. Was sort of leading some undead minions to assail you. You dealt with them pretty handily. He's seeing that you've, Radiant blasted all his minions into oblivion and is pissed off up the passageway. And that's pretty much where we left it last week. So you have the corridor that you are currently in. You have a passage that is going east and north. Sorry, east and then up north. And then obviously the way you came. What are you guys doing?
Oh wait, Tharavol, Gadden, and Barty saw that, right? Or was it just? Can't remember.
Yeah, Barty blasted it, but
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
he got
We
away.
were all down there beating up stuff.
Okay, cool. Okay, right. So I'm a little beat up at the moment. So actually, no, I should be fine. 79 out of 125. I'll live. So I guess he's gonna look at see Sarah, Saren and Arno are okay.
I
For
am. Yeah, I'm good. I'm good.
no, just gonna. I mean, I know Arno is fine. You, I guess he'll peek around the corner to see if Saren's okay. As he's gone back, dusting the dust off his shoulders from all the corpse, the corpse swarm. The skeletal swarms, I guess, having turned them away with the divine powers of Bahamut, he's feeling rather smug about himself. And to the extent, the party dealing with them rather well. So he just turns around to Sarah and says, "Are you two okay?
We're fine.
Did you stabby?
I stabby. I cut the spine. It was good.
Okay. Okay, good." Turns around and says, "Greenie is okay."
I forgot about Greenie.
No.
I
You're
just
so
chuckle
meany
and
to
say-
Greenie.
I just chuckle and brush myself up and say, "Okay, shiny boy."
Why have I got a yellow dot on me?
I
Yeah,
don't
but
know.
yeah,
Why do you
You're
have a yellow?
hiding inside the
It's
floor.
been
Oh
marked.
yes, that's because you were hiding like a
I was
coward
invisible,
in the
wasn't
shadows.
I was not a coward.
So Robin,
Brave Sir
Right.
Robin.
brave Sir Robin,
Robin roads away.
Okay. Yeah, because they're all open now. Come on.
running away.
Well, I-
buggering off.
He doesn't do that. He's it's not his style to go and rob graves. But examine bodies, maybe. There's no bodies to examine. These are all corpses.
Yeah, they're all sort of like blasted into dust. There's not a lot. Like I said, there'll be little bits and pieces. There's nothing of any major sort of note other than what you'll sort of be given as sort of dungeon horde loot at the end.
Anybody?
Okay. Did you send the loot from the last session, by the way, or are you going to do that later in like one
there's
big
no-
item?
I'm just gonna do.
Horde.
I'm just gonna give you a big
bag.
horde at the end of the.
Oh,
Get a
the
big old
accursed
bag.
horde.
And then
The accursed horde. Okay. In that case, I'm gonna just look at my character sheet quickly and chug a healing potion if I have one.
I was just perceiving for traps and things like that on the staircase.
Yeah, there's nothing on the staircase.
Okay. I have one.
I'll chuck you one from my belt.
Okay. Is it what standard is it?
Just a standard healing potion.
2d4 plus 4.
Little something to take the edge off.
2d4
Oh.
plus 4.
just a little
I
taste.
believe so.
Tharvel,
medicine.
as you're sort of looking up the this
Oh.
dimly lit corridor, You see a long corridor, what looks like a passage to the west and potentially one to the north.
Speed on that bastard.
That was a long corridor. A very long corridor for ambushes and traps and things, methinks.
Well then.
We're not that long. I was playing Space
Roll
Hulk.
one. Roll one. Roll one.
In other words,
No, we're not
Mate,
repeating that again.
gnashing
We're not
teeth.
repeating that again.
Nah.
yeah.
Yeah.
Holy
You
Goblin.
you're sort of looking. What's your vision? How far can you see? Sort of like
So I've got dark vision, custom to twilight forest. You can see a dim light within 60 feet of you as if it were bright light, and in darkness as if it were dim light. You can't discern color in darkness or any shades of grey.
yeah.
Have
So
I-
you can see up to there, and there's nothing. Basically, anything up to about here. You know you've had a look, and it doesn't seem to be anything.
Okay.
Are you absolutely sure this time?
Well, I would hope a 27 is good enough.
Oh, I was not talking meta there. I was just being me.
Okay.
Uh,
Well, I was absolutely sure the last time, so would you still trust me?
well, confidence aside, we still need to move forward because he's not failed us too many
badly.
times, and Bahamut smiles upon him sometimes, and other times Bahamut doesn't even care to glance at the
Yeah.
elf. So
We can't have the hands of
That's-
Bahamut all the time.
But apparently you
Exactly.
can have a smouldering glaze all the time, my friend.
These are bloody big corridors.
I've seen bigger.
Offensive corridors of corners.
Okay. Interesting.
So, what do your elf eyes see, Tharavel?
I'll tell you in a second. Quite a lot.
You can see that from what you can see, you're pretty confident that the little outcroppings to your right hand side are some sort of spear traps.
Okay. And is there anything down the corridor to the left that we can see?
Not you can see more coffins. So there is a potentially another 2 spear traps in the center there as well.
Okay, so Tharavel sort of he turns to the sort of group and sort of points at the sort of outcrops, and sort of, he just sort of says spear traps. I'm not too sure how you want to handle them.
I close my eyes briefly.
Get
and
what-
manifest an echo who walks forward.
A spear trap flies out and hits your echo, and I guess you can try and give me a dex actually on it, because
Yeah, sure.
what's his dex?
It'll be my dex.
So give us a dex
It's
on
not
that.
incredible.
Yes,
Nice.
yeah.
Wow.
It flies out.
Nice.
It flies out, hits the wall on the other side, and you dodge out of the way.
I step forward to the next one.
Same thing happens. Give us a dex. It flies out and skewers you to the wall, and then your echo dis-
Okay. Well, that's 2 triggered anyway.
Very well. Do. Where is it?
Yep. There's no traps, any more traps in that area. You're not sort of kind of picking up anything currently around you. Seems to be quiet. Too quiet.
Oh. Maybe. Because we're dealing with the undead.
I'm stood next to a coffin.
Divine. I want to channel my divine, some sort of divine senses, tingling thingy dooha. And I want to
Technical term.
say.
I see a load
Yeah.
of dead
Yeah, I'm trying to
things on
figure
the
out.
wall.
They're the things.
Hang on.
They're the
Yeah.
things you killed last time, which I didn't get rid of.
Okay, yeah. Because there's lots of coffins either side, he'll just turn to the rest of the party and say, "Well, Tharavel has not gone ahead and triggered anything, but I fear that some of these coffins are not all empty. So, if we do go down together, you might want to stay close to me, lest we all get swarmed by more skeletons or corpses."
Right, lead the way, Professor Garden.
I just chuckled and say target-rich environment, huh?
And he'll follow the direction of Tharavel, catching up with him, and sort of like putting an arm on his shoulder and saying, "As much as it is that you're nice and swift and speedy to look ahead, you might want to be careful because this time around, there's going to be we've got lots of coffins here, and I anticipate that this person that we do fight is going to have more of an army around the corner.
Okay.
They normally do."
These like statues in the corner as well. Is that anything that I can have a quick look at? Thinking about the amulet for the Shield Guardian, or is it just like?
Yeah, you can have a look.
Interesting.
You can have a look. Yeah.
I'll have a look. If possible.
Sorry, that was rude of me.
That's okay.
Yeah, by all means.
What does Arno think?
Arno.
He's just
would,
happy to be here.
Step.
Yeah.
Arno would step
Think of
a little bit.
about the situation.
I
Yeah,
really
Arno.
I really think Arno would just take all his clothes off and go running down the corridor going,
Wait, no, we're gonna work
Covered
up
in-
to that. We got to
covered in
work up to
honey.
that. So
bees.
Arno would first would be hanging around at the back, observing everybody, but then curiously poking his head every now and again into one of the coffins as if to see if there's a corpse nearby. And each time he does, he gets a little bit more giddy that something worse is going to happen. And so, yeah, there's a little manic. I'm joking. He's not going to get manic. He's just going to be fine.
So he's looking.
it'll follow along.
He's looking in coffins, is he?
Yes, he is.
Okay. Which
Oh,
coffins is he
God.
looking in?
No, the ones that. Well, I mean, I'm assuming that they're all shut, right?
Yes.
Oh, okay, in that case, he's just going to look at the coffins. He's not going to look into coffins. But there is a very intrusive thought in his head at the moment, which is, what if I set the coffins alight before they start?
God.
Nothing ever bad ever went happen when people set fire to shit.
Hmm.
It's okay, stone walls.
Right?
You know. I just chuckle under my breath and say, what could possibly go wrong?
Oh no, he hasn't said it. He's just had a very intrusive thought, so he remains rather quiet.
Just looking around and after previous experiences.
As you are all sort of talking and sort of Arno sort of timidly, sheepishly. That's right. Arno sheepishly sort of kind of looking at one of the coffins. A familiar sort of cackling voice sort of appears
God.
down the corridor. "Ow, we meet again!" And as he does, he's like, "Welcome. This time you will not escape." As he does, he sort of kind of raises his hands, and the statue, well, what Barty thought was a statue, starts to sort of move forward. The statue to the north of where Tharaval starts to move forward, and the coffins to your north start to move as well as other things start coming out. So
Manifest an echo next to him.
what was I gonna say before? Give me all a perception check just to see. Obviously you're paying attention to him, so you're not seeing the stuff around you or not. There, you're fine. Tharavel, you're fine. Bartholomew, you are not.
He's too busy looking at the statue to realise it's moving, right?
Exactly.
Everybody's fine.
Oh, sorry, that one is that's supposed to be Arno's role.
Everybody's fine. are Arno and
Yeah.
Arno and Bartholomew. Arno, unfortunately, is looking at things. So
His ring.
you,
Contemplating his ring. Sorry.
Is he? But he's directly in front of one of them. So I would imagine he gets an advantage just for being point blank, right?
well,
If he's facing the right way.
he opens it. Oh yeah, I suppose he would. Yeah, I suppose he sees it opening, and he sort of yeah. Okay, yeah. So he sees it open. So you can have some opportunity attacks while they sort of they surface.
Because I was going to say that invasive thought that he had in his head was actually Eldritch Blast times 3, the first thing he saw.
After you, sir.
Can you not hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's
Your
go.
video froze a couple of times, but you're still there.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on here. So,
It's on a
hang
hot
on.
sec though.
1 second. There you go. Sorry, I'm mucking things around. Oh, okay. Here we go. Let's go. Oh no! Oh no! I have to change things and then do that. All right. Oh no,
Ah,
is going
no,
to
it
do
happened again.
spells. Yeah, it's me because I accidentally turned off my camera. I'll fix that in a minute. Right now, rolls. Spells. That's cool.
Sausage rolls. Sorry.
Eldritch Blast. Here we go. First one.
Breath of a minute. I need to put some more stuff out.
Wait.
Who are you shooting at, by the way?
The
there'll be
one
stuff-
that that's in. It's the one in front of him. This
Okay.
one here. If that one appears.
Okay. Yep.
And I think it'll just be the one.
It's one and done.
Yeah, it's just as soon as he sees it, it goes one.
It's one. Ha 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 ha.
Two.
One
uh.
skeletal swarm.
Arno would go Fucking hell.
Okay. So. Right. Yeah. So do your attack. So he's actually. Bear with me 1 minute. Who's going first with their attacks of opportunity? Obviously, a Barbardi who is oblivious.
I can wait.
Manifesting an echo and chopping a chunk out of her opponents at the end.
Okay. Give me an attack. You miss.
Bugger. Does he have to change his underwear now, though?
Yeah, as you sort of swing at him, he just laughs and sort of kind of runs up the corridor, running up here.
He's got to say, nincompoop.
Nincompoop!
Till we meet again.
Hell, we meet again!
Imbecile!
Yeah, in character, all I can say at this point is pussy.
Right, next
Poussoir.
opportunity attack.
Come on,
Who's up?
children.
Think we broke
Okay.
Vic
Have it.
again.
What?
We broke Vic again.
Ah, how's she gonna stabby if she can't?
Greenie is broken.
Stabby. I'm gonna stabby the swarm. With
So if
my-
we. Yeah, sorry, go ahead.
With my short sword.
It's a short and a sword.
Insert vigorously here, yeah?
Yeah, pretty much. What? Why is it blue?
Me?
It's
Yeah,
because you broke it again. There's a crit.
Crit.
Seriously?
It's a crit.
Again? 2 sessions in a row?
Wait a minute, why is that red? I don't understand. So you got a 20 and it's red? How does that work?
Oh, hang on. The red is
So red is I can see a 1, which is
So
red.
generally red is the crit plus any
And hers-
modifiers.
Is it because you're doing it off your phone?
Possible.
Oh, that's possible.
yeah, it is.
I'm gonna start using my
Hmm.
phone.
Interesting.
So you've got so you who you hit the swarm, I guess.
Yeah.
So that is
I kind of lean over Arno's head and go, have at thee!
Yeah, so
And he
you
just-
literally, as Arno sort of kind of, as these things sort of kind of like start pouring out of this coffin, you sort of kind of lunge forward, and with like this, with your sort of kind of wrist blades out, you start sort of kind of chopping off heads and arms and things like that, and you you kill them in one go. 7, 40, 51. Yep.
Yeah, woof.
Dead.
What's happening?
Damn.
It's rolled like sneak attack twice. 27, 24.
Yeah,
both.
but
Because it's
I think
crit.
because it's a crit.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
right, you get double sneak attack on a crit. That's insane. That's amazing.
Well, so yeah, I mean, basically, if you get a crit, then all damage dice. So because she's got so many damage dice with sneak attack, they just
Yeah, I
re-roll
just
them.
didn't realize it did sneak attack
It's,
as
it's
well.
the same.
That's
It's the same with mine. So if I
That's
do an attack,
exceptional.
That's
and
how he. took
That's a
most
lot of
the demons
damage.
in one chunk.
You're gonna be on
That
my.
is a
You're,
lot
gonna
of
be,
damage.
you're on my watch list. Me and
Off the
Tharaval
Christmas card
are
list.
on the watch list. Okay.
Oh,
So yeah,
okay.
you literally before
I'm
he
on
even
the
has
list.
before he has a chance to do anything, you sort of kind of jump in, and within a few seconds there are what were sort of a horde of skeletons are now pieces of skeletons just lying on the floor.
I've got a real picture of you doing like proper like Wolverine snickety snickety snick.
Yeah, like a scene from Berserk.
I
Okay.
just turn around and wink and say, "Stabby."
Stabby.
Who's next?
Stabby.
Who's been so far? Who's left?
I've
Me
been.
and Garden.
I think so.
I haven't. Yeah, I'm waiting for you. I'm waiting for everybody to go.
Okay. I will go. So we've got those there. We got him there, and he's up the top. Yeah. Okay. I'm just gonna go to the guy who's closest to me. So I get because I'm not moving. I get advantage on my attacks, which means I can use sneak attack, dread ambusher, hunter's mark.
Who are you hitting, by the way?
The guy at the bottom left.
He's right beside you using your rapier.
He's not right beside me.
One bottom left beside you. Where beside you?
Bottom Yeah.
Diagonally
He's not
beside you.
in this- It looked
That's
like he
bottom
was-
left.
Just the way the
Yeah.
map, wherever the maps move slightly, and
Oh,
that's where,
okay.
yeah, right beside you.
Well, in that case, it will.
You can use it against one of the other ones if you keep it. You can use it against one if you're broke.
Yeah, I'll go for the guy at the top. Sure.
Okay, so you hit. You
Shit, that's my bad. Ignore
you
that.
do
Delete it.
22. What's piercing damage? Now let me just check because I think they might be resistant to.
It's not.
Remember, we had this conversation last
Yeah,
week.
but he's got the force damage. Is that he's got that 12 force damage, and the general damage is.
So no, but see that's. So what you've got there is sneak
No, so
attack.
sneakers. Yeah,
Dread
sneak
ambush,
attack
and
doesn't
and
have.
hunter's
It doesn't matter anyway. They don't have any resistance.
Resistance.
Anyway.
Slam.
So
Dude.
that is.
So he stabs the bottom left one, right?
No, he's shooting the top one. So that is 34. Yay.
Boom.
Oh shit.
Do the
Uh,
thing. Do the thing.
Do math.
Yeah, there are.
Do the thing, Julie. Julie, do the thing.
right. Okay. Who's next?
I think I'm last one. So, Gadden will smash his shield with his mace and cast Spirit Guardians.
Guardian.
And 3 Leonin warriors clad in the armor of Bahamut surround him. I don't know if it's actually popping. Is it popping?
Oh, you have friends.
Yeah. Oh, there you go. Casting it at level 3. I don't know why it's doing that for some reason, but yeah. So what happens here is, I think I'm just going to try and put it on the chat. Is anytime a creature, hang on. When a creature enters the area for the first time on a turn or starts with their turn in there, must make a Wisdom saving throw. And on the fail save, they take 3d8 radiant damage on a success. And if they are good and neutral, or 3d8 necrotic damage if I am evil. In this instance, I'm good, so they're going to take radiant damage.
Cool.
And
Ooh, don't forget, because there's 3d8 plus at higher levels. You only did it at level 3, didn't you?
yeah, I did. Yeah, I'm not going to
Okay.
waste it on higher ones.
No, cool. I was looking at that and trying to do the math in my head and speaking out loud.
So does he taking any damage now?
Yeah.
I got to do a wisdom save.
No, it'll be the next turn.
All right. Okay. So let me get the roller. Oh, not the roller. The there, and let me clear it before anybody. Make sure you click on your guy before you and don't do Vic, don't do it on your phone. Do the initiative.
Yeah.
Full initiative on the here. Okay. Click on your guys. Roll your initiative. Somebody do it for Arno.
Okay, cool. I was gonna say I can do it for Arno. Are you doing it for Arno? Did you say?
You can
No,
do it
you
for
can do it for Anna.
Motherfucker.
Okay, cool, good.
You can do it.
Arno.
I'm gonna use my Ring of Fate and roll that again.
Have you've used one already, haven't you?
Yeah, so I've got one left.
Everybody's just looking at their rings at the moment. Sorry.
Grab him if
Didn't
you
know
got
it
him.
helped yourself, could you?
Right, so everybody's done that. I'm just going to do one guy. Okay.
To be fair, I could have just left that, but yeah, what's done is done.
So yeah, you all get an attack, and then it'll be them again. So, Tharaval.
Me first. Okay. So I'm just gonna do the same as last time, except
I'm
I
not in the initiative. Oh, wait, 10. There's
Been-
Arno's been put in as 10 when he should have been put in as 12.
Okay,
Yeah,
I'll do
yeah.
yours. Brother Garden. You are on 12 as well.
No, I'm on 10.
Oh, you're on
Yeah.
10.
Yeah.
10.
So just
0.1.
Okay. Right, okay. Fire away then.
Okay. So as it's nobody has used. Oh, can I use assassin as well? Advantage on tackle.
you
with
could,
any
yeah, you
creature
could
that
use
has taken a
assassinate because
turn
nobody. Yeah,
Yeah, you
nobody's
should
taken a
put
turn yet, so you can do it.
Are these going to be surprises? Where? No, it's not going to be.
No,
Surprise,
you just had
but-
this surprise round.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, if that.
What do you think for
okay.
attack for the advantage? Sneak attack.
No, I was going to say if the previous attack was a surprise, then I should get crits on all my thingy dice.
Ooh.
Hello, Math.
Sorry, say that again.
Was did we have surprise on the first attack?
Yeah, I would say you had surprise.
Okay, then I need to re-roll all my damage dice for.
I'm not gonna let you. I'm just gonna. That guy's dead at the top. There you go. There you go.
Thank
That guy.
you.
Okay, he's dead.
Kaboom!
That guy's dead.
Ding!
Okay, I'm gonna aim for the guy to the right above as well.
Okay.
What?
Not
The
the guy.
alcove.
The one in the alcove, not the one who's right beside me.
Ah, you got another dude next to you though.
Yeah,
And that got cause trouble.
That's a good job he's got Brother Guidance stood next to him, really.
exactly.
I
Okay,
meant
so-
because it's Ranged.
Dread
Mhm.
100 mark.
You might have disadvantage if you.
Unless you've got sharpshooter.
Yep, got sharpshooter.
Oh, in that case, I'll shoot.
Yeah.
Got advantage anyway.
Quite leggy.
What's
Yeah,
a hit?
Tango,
Seven.
Foxtrot uniform, sir.
24. That's a hit. That is for 34, 39, 40, 44.
Hold on. So I get advantage on that. So does that mean I get a crit?
I've added in your +4. Is that the +4? Those I've added in.
Oh yeah, sure. You're bad about it. Okay, right. So and then one more.
5, 50. He's not dead. He's not looking good though.
Marvel's not liking that people aren't dying in the first round. He's looking at Saren and being like,
Barty, you're up.
Oh. So suddenly.
Suddenly it's feeling it.
I'm going to blast a Toll the Dead at the same one that Firewall just had at.
"Oh, you're being a kill poacher."
Yeah, mate. Got absolute goal hanger.
Yeah.
Low hanging fruit.
You know it. You know it. You know it. I need a wisdom save from the Skeleton Knight. Please. DC 18.
I'm waiting for my assist count to go up.
Have you killed anything actually, Firewall? You just killed stuff and ever would have done it. Finished
We
them
nailed
off.
the thing at the top, remember?
Well, that one at the top I killed.
Yeah.
That one there,
Yeah.
he's pretty much dead. Barty's going to finish him off.
He
I'm sure,
hopes.
So how much
Has
damage does he take?
Oh, 3d12.
Nice. He's dead.
19.
So as Tharival sort of pokes him, Barty just kind of waves his fingers and he falls apart, then sort of winks at Tharival.
Son of a bell.
That only counts as one.
Did everybody see I'm being useful?
You got any other attacks, Barty, or anything else you're doing?
No, I'm a total class.
Right, okay. We have Saren, you're up. Stabby, stabby.
Okay. Stabby time. Let's see. Where am I? 30 foot. Okay. So I am going to move to here. Right, I'm going to try something now. I am going to do my short sword, but I'm going to do it on the computer.
Yep, that's a hit. That is. Oh, wait a minute. You're rolling damage. You're not rolling the hit.
No, but
Oh.
the one before she was rolling the hit because it had the 29, did it not?
No, that's the.
Yeah, we did.
No.
Is the top number the?
Yeah,
That's the
No,
hit.
so, so the one before that she did, it's got a roll for the short sword, which was the 29, and then it's got the damage on underneath. That one that she's just done is just got damage.
Yeah, that's the.
There's no.
Understand.
Yeah, 'cause
You click if you click on your short sword. Is that what you did?
Ah, there we go.
Okay, so you can have the top
Right.
damage. So that is 36 damage.
31. Oh no, 36. Sorry, I was looking at the wrong set.
Math.
Sweet.
Okay. Whoosh, not as impressive as the last one, but still did a fair bit of damage. Who's next?
It will
I'm
live.
stabbying. I am stabbying.
Lance, you're up.
Assistance with stabbying required.
So I chuckle, and my Echo runs forward and to stand next to her, and then vigorously.
You would
attack.
if you're going past, you'd go past them, so you'd have to
Oh,
put him
Tad.
there, or you're gonna
Okay.
get attacked. Yeah.
Okay, so there, yep.
Yep.
Okay, so I run over and I vigorously beat the crap out of them.
Vigorous.
Not a
I
lot
think
of
they hit.
Did they hit? Only 11 damage though.
20, well, no, the first one did 13.
All right, sorry, you done 2.
Oh, there's more. Yeah, there's 3.
13.
Are you
20.
using Huthway's Bean? Are you using Huthway's Bean? Are you? Right. Okay.
Oh yeah, I pulled it out to get stuck in for a bit. I haven't been using it for a bit. So.
13, 8, and 13.
8 and 13. That is some dead skeleton bobs. Boosh. Boom. On.
I just chuckle and say, "You called?"
Thank you.
What did you get? Right, remember, actually, it's not going to count against these guys, but Huthway's Being will give you additional crits on the 18, 19, 20s against demons of Huth, and obviously Huthway himself. Just bear that in mind. And if you want to pray, you can get some people. Right. Okay, that's that. Arno is next. What would Arno
So
do?
Arno,
This week's of what would Arno do?
Arno would actually turn to the.
Go, guys! I'm really
Skeleton in the
scared. I'm
corner.
really scared. Run away.
It turned to the skeleton in the corner, and then he would say, "You don't have any underwear. Let me fix that," and fires 3 eldritch blasts. Right, let's go. Arno. Let's go. Fire. And first eldritch blast.
I kind of wish he's listening in on stream at this point in time and just going, "Oh, fuck
That's a
it."
hit. That's 13 damage.
And so his first hit is to try and knock off the legs, one of the legs of the skeleton. So then that way, it's like he's addressing the problem of the fact he doesn't have any underwear.
There's
he
a
doesn't need it.
what I was gonna say. There's like my old DM. He did that sort of thing. If you could do called shots, and if you got like a crit, you could sort of like do additional damage on top of your damage and stuff. So you call it. But if you got a crit fail, then it did calling shots. What's up to you?
Yeah,
If you want to do
so-
called shots?
He's calling the shots to lock off his legs. So he's gonna, because he's got the ability to fire 3 eldritch blasts at his level. That one misses. He curses and he says, "Well, I'll take you at the hips." And then just goes. Oh!
Oosh.
Right,
Oosh.
so that is 22 total damage. Force.
22.
Oh, damn it.
This reminds me of some scrumpy that we drink when we go down to Cornwall. And
Well,
the,
it takes you by the hips.
No, the slogan is "Legless but smiling."
You know, the same mentality, right? It's somewhere along the way, somebody's gonna be legless.
I told you it reminded me.
Fair enough.
And Sereny's dying again.
Yes. I can't with
Weenie.
you lot. I can't.
Guini, swallow some air.
I'm trying. It's not working.
Arno ends his turn.
Okay, Brother Gadden.
Right, so they haven't started their turn in his aura yet. He looks at the skeleton knight next to him. How does the skeleton knight fare in terms of its? Is it still-
He's sort of kind of he's taking some damage. Oh, still looking. Chop off Tharvel's. Chop at Tharvel's neck.
Let's fix that, shall we? Can I get my spiritual weapon, please?
Your spirit weapon.
Yeah, I did jokingly think about just summoning a giant sausage.
Yeah, I was gonna
Just
Was
that's
it
not
the
in
fist?
character. That's not his character. So this time round, oh well, yeah, actually that's fine. Spirit weapon is. Oh, was it level 2? Okay, fine. Yeah, I'll use my last one then. Submit. So spirit weapon appears as Arno's weapon. Fucking hell.
This
Forgot
is
about that. No, as in he's summoning it. I was meant to put the spell up, but I don't know why I didn't do it. Sorry. So I don't know if you can see this. There you go. So spirit weapon comes up and appears there. Then he's going to attack with it. You can use that attack as so 16 misses, right?
16.
Cool.
This
Fine.
guy down here, is it?
Yep, bottom left. So he curses at the fact that the spiritual weapon passes and the skeleton soldiers dodge it. And then he goes, well, I don't think you can dodge this. And then he casts Toll of the Dead.
Dun, 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 dun.
Oh,
Oh.
this.
To
Yeah, that did it.
this. Okay. You'd think sort of skeletons would be resistant to necrotic damage, but all right. So need a wisdom save, which he's very much going to fail. He does fail, and he takes 32 damage, which does not kill.
Hey. He looks disappointedly at first, having not struck him, and then he says, it kind of like looks at him and looks at the skeleton and says, Tharavel, don't worry, he'll die soon. And then he ends his turn.
So I need to do a wisdom save again for his action.
Correct.
So skeleton horde first, and then so
It's just around his area, 30 foot. So there's no other creatures
so
except
30
for
foot
that skeleton,
for you, is it? And on you?
Yes.
So 30 foot. This
I don't know if I
there.
can I put an aura on me?
There.
Both the swarms down, aren't they?
No, I can't put an aura on me. You're the only one that can put an aura on me.
Okay, so
I'm gonna roll the damage now. Spirit guardians. Where are you? Okay, fine. Now to cast this manually.
Oh, actually, I'm first. There.
By the way, that's that one.
It's one here.
For yep.
17
needs to roll.
damage. Oh, he needs to
It's
take.
radiant.
He needs to take his.
Wisdom saves first. He needs to take his wisdom vitamins.
CBD
Well,
gummy alert.
he's not passing this unless he gets a crit. He does not.
The 3 Leonin soldiers, ethereally standing behind, next to him, swarm him and batter him with their giant war mauls.
Okay.
All the guns.
So that's that. Right.
Wait,
so...
did you take the damage from the top one?
No, I just from this one here. Yeah.
Yeah.
Only
Oh, okay, I was about to say,
only
'cause it's-
17 damage.
No, I was about to say it's this one because I don't think they start. Is that 30 foot where they started?
Oh yeah, he hasn't had his go yet, so he hasn't done his damage yet. So I've just done the swarming ones, and then I'll do the
Oh.
single ones.
But was the swarm within 30 foot? Because I didn't realize that. It's that far.
I've
Is it
taken
that
it. I've
far?
taken it off this one. Yeah, I've taken it off this guy here. Up.
Okay.
It
I'm
should
not
be-
gonna argue it, but like,
That is
It's
30
safe.
foot. Yeah, it's 20.
jeez, that's huge. Okay, fine. I didn't realize it. Yay!
Bubble.
I'm
Okay,
helping.
so they're moved. No, it's a skeleton. So he's going to. So is it a move or because they've
It starts
gone
their
up,
turn.
started their turn? So does it mean anything? So if they've attacked somebody else, what's the wording on it again? Sorry,
Oh no, it doesn't. No, it's just when they start their turn
this when they start
That's
their
it.
turn. And
Yeah.
how long does it last?
for 10 minutes until I turn it off, or until I lose a concentration,
Or you die.
or I die.
All right, so he's going to do a wisdom save
Oh, they die.
as he goes for Tharavel, the back of Tharavel's head.
Hang on, they need to start with that roll. So I need to do the wisdom save at the start of the roll.
Just doing it.
Oh, I thought you were attacking.
No, 16, which
Okay.
is a fail. He does how much damage? 17.
17 radiant.
Or do you have to roll it each time?
Nope, it's the flat. I rolled it for the first time round.
All right.
I mean,
they come running. I guess they come running back, and else as he sort of swings for Tharavel, they swarm on top of him like something out of Pelennor Fields, and he goes
yes.
down. All right. As for these other ones, so this one sort of goes for your echo. 4, 5, 6. charges down the corridor. Actually, just bear with me 1 minute. Just make sure. Yeah, they've got a move of 5. Yeah. Okay. That's fine. Let's see. Let's move this guy. Here. Okay. So this one's going to attack your your echo. Your echo's becoming somewhat annoying. It's like a road bump. It's always in the way. Okay, so we're gonna do bush.
A moose bush.
That's a dead echo. And then he's going to attack Tharval. That one. First one misses. Second one is 14. And that is. Oh, sorry. We've got his turn. Skeleton Lord itself.
For a smoke break.
Okay. Yep. Right. He's gone. You guys. Here we go. Larval, your go.
Okay, so how does it work? So basically, you can have an action, a bonus action, and a move.
Your move, you can always move.
You can always move, right? So I just wanted to. So basically, I want to do cunning action to disengage, which is a bonus action, and then use my action to attack.
Okay.
That all good. Okay. So
Cunning actions is one of your traits that you can use.
Yeah, so it's basically you can take a bonus action on each of your turns in combat. This action can be used only to take the dash, disengage, or hide action.
Action? It says action, not bonus action.
It says you can take a bonus action on
bonus
each
action.
of your turns.
That's fine.
Okay. Unless. Oh, hold on.
Ooh, he's having a moment.
Sorry. When an attacker that you can see hits you with an attack, you can use your reaction to halve the attack's damage. So I take 7 damage. So he is going to disengage. He's going to move back. He's going to go to there.
Oh, he should have probably taken some damage from your guys, by the way.
Yeah. Wait, no, he didn't was it? He's not close enough, is he?
He's 30 feet. He's more than he's like 10 feet
wow.
from,
Very
10 feet from
much,
you.
Okay, cool.
Yep.
Nice.
I just have these visions of being like one of those
17
cartoon mobs.
damage off.
You see the kicking and the hammers going down.
Just a
Yeah.
cloud.
Going, ah!
What's that scene? I don't know if anybody ever watched JoJo's Amazing Thingy Adventure, but where's that scene where the 3 people are just kicking the shit out of somebody? There's an anime. I'll find it. I'm gonna find it. Find that gif. It's basically that. Let's see if I can find it.
Okay, so he's going to shoot at the. Well, I suppose either. Which one is it? Is the one on the left taking any damage?
Yes. It is sort of round a corner, so it's going to get some.
So what? But I've got sharpshooter, so it ignores half and 3/4 cover.
Can you see him actually? Bearing in mind from your views behind the. Yeah, I suppose you could see that part of him.
Yeah. Shoot the bony bit that pokes out, right?
Yeah, corner to corner.
Yeah. Does sharpshooter give me advantage? I can't remember.
No, it shouldn't do unless you sacrifice -5. I
gives
think
you-
it is to attack.
I think it's yeah.
That's
Well, that's
10,
for extra damage.
Yeah.
Your range weapons attack, ignore half cover. Okay. So yeah, I'm gonna just shoot at him, and it's gonna be without sneak attack because I don't have advantage. Hunter's mark is still there. Okay. and it'll just be a multi-attack. So 1, 2.
First one hits. Second one hits. That is 23.
Yep.
Okay. So that's you gone, Bartholomew.
Hey. Dun, 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 dun.
Don't just stand there, boy. Wiggle your fingers or something.
I'm
Wiggle-
gonna do
wiggle
what I do
your
best
fingers.
in this new this pecking order, and I've seen Fireball shoot stuff, and I'm gonna wiggle fingers and make the magical bell ring and toll the dead.
You're
Let's
gonna
see if I can
kill
drop
him.
another one.
You're gonna steal another one of his kills.
And you.
Oh, how do you do it? So it rolls the damage for you.
What's it?
You
I've
can
set it as not
roll.
spell. You have to set it as an attack.
Aha! Maybe
so
I'm doing it from the wrong bit
if you-
then. So if I do it from
I think you could do it from your the core page, and then you should be told all the dead there. There you
yeah,
go.
okay. Well, anyway, so yeah, wisdom, and then
1d8 necrotic damage.
18. It's 3d12. It's taking damage.
That is another kill steal. Boosh.
Yeah.
Hey!
Perfect.
And Tharrell isn't even here.
No.
Perfect.
We make such a fantastic team, Fireball.
I'm sorry,
I
guys,
know,
I have to say this, but I think we got a ringer here.
You know what? I'm surprised that Tharrafall hasn't called you a bellend for that.
Yes.
Ah,
Yes.
Oh,
Here he comes.
He kills. Oh, he put his headphones.
yeah, yeah.
He's kill sniped.
Kill sniped
Yeah,
twice.
don't say any more, because Tharrafall, we just talked shit about him.
Did I
Oh,
just hear? I heard people laughing.
Yeah. He sniped another kill from you.
Yeah, I think we got a ringer here.
theft.
Are you going to call him a bellend?
All right.
At the end of this, it's going to have us all standing in a row, and it's going to have you like your kill death, you like your kills and everything like that. And I'm going to be sat with like 0. and, like, 10.
Okay,
Airing daggers at the wizard.
0, 0, 12.
Whereas Barney's got double kill.
It basically,
Yeah.
basically makes me
Oh,
Batman,
yeah.
as I don't actually kill people, I just injure them.
Hey!
Kill
Love a
tacular. Sarah,
Right,
you're up.
these people, of course.
Right. Let's think. Let's get rid of this skeleton knight opposite me. Plenty of room, so I should be able to walk up to it. Yeah, easy. Okay, so I'm going to walk up to this guy, and I am going to apparently not be seen because things are in the way. But I'm going to shank him with my hidden blade and just sort of like stick my hand through his ribs and slice his spine. Hopefully.
Okie Our way. That's a miss.
God damn it.
Where are
Okay,
we?
so I stick.
Whereabouts are you? Oh, you're underneath the skeleton.
Can you just
Yeah,
see
I'm
the bottom
hiding.
of her? Yeah.
Yeah. Like, hello.
So that's 0 damage. You missed, unfortunately. Lance, you're up.
There's not a lot there to hit, to be fair. It's bones.
That's not a lot there to hit.
I growl, I roll my shoulders, manifest my echo again behind the skeleton, and, pardon my French, I shank the fucker.
Shank him. You can have,
Vaffanculo!
you can have advantage because you're hitting him from behind. That doesn't matter. 30, 43 damage.
Yep.
Is
Nothing special for it being bludgeoning damage then. With this
oh, it is bludgeoning damage. You do. So you do fucking
Yeah.
loads of damage. Yes, you're right. They are damage
damage?
vulnerabilities, bludgeoning. Yes, so you do double damage, which fucks them up. Yeah, boosh.
I smile and wink, say, better luck next time.
I'll play xylophone on its ribs and be happy.
Arno.
Got the popcorn if you're doing that.
So, Arno is going to look at his ring, and then he's going to look at the skeletal swarm down the hall, just where Seren is, and he says, she's going to be in a lot of trouble. So he casts. Where's the spells for it? He casts Fireball.
Fireball!
Right down here.
Ask how big the room was.
It doesn't need to at this point. He's
What?
casting at the
Hit the
furthest end.
deck?
Which ones are you doing? Which ones are you shooting at?
7 looks
At the very far end.
possibly
Of
close.
his skeleton.
Do I need to hit the deck or something?
No, because if you
No, so wait a
Gwynny,
minute.
your
What's
eyebrows.
what's the range on Fireball?
it should be 60 foot.
150.
150 foot, yeah.
150 feet.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
of you
it's
then?
humongous.
All of
No, the range.
no,
so the
range is-
origin point has to be within 150 feet. The
Yeah.
radius is like.
It's 30 foot. Yeah.
Yeah,
No, it's 20
60
foot.
foot
It's
wide.
20.
you? 30
It's
foot.
20
It's better
foot.
be
Sorry.
20 foot.
Is it
It's
20
better be
foot?
20 foot.
I
I
think
Hang on a
checked
moment.
it.
Better be 20
If not, our Saren's getting fried, and so is the Echo.
again.
20 foot.
20 foot.
Oh,
You're
thank
safe.
God.
Just the Echo then. Just the Echo.
So the echo blinks out.
As for these guys, they've got to do a DC
Oh my
22,
God.
which is going to be pretty special for a horde of skeletons. But we'll see what they.
Oh wait, it wasn't. It's not meant to be a level 3. It's meant to be his max level because he's a warlock.
What's
So
the
his
max?
max level. Max level at the moment for him is, I think, level 5.
So let's.
So there's 2 additional 8.
Okay, so roll 2 additional.
Alright.
2d8.
No, they fail.
Damn, bonus, damn,
So
bonus.
they
So that should
do
be 36.
36 damage. 36 damage. Are
On
they?
both hordes.
See if they are susceptible to anything. Resistant to slashing and piercing. Nothing about fire.
Fire. I'm going to get some fire.
No. So there's take the fire damage.
Okay.
So they are 36 damage. Both.
Wait,
Sir, I want to complain to the chef. These ribs are dry.
yep. Actually, you'll find it's bone marrow. Just complete bone marrow. Tried out. Sucked.
Spicy.
Okay. The sort of kind of fire starts sort of burning the. I'm not going to put on, but the sort of coffins around there burning. They're sort of kind of.
Oh, yeah, I was going to say, if there's anything around the area that's flammable that isn't on an object, on a creature, it is now set ablaze.
Yeah. So there's fire.
Oh, cool.
Oh.
Things are on fire. Do not like, do not want.
So fine, you got uncanny dodge. And you got evasion. Chill.
Still,
This-
fire.
This
We've
is
already
on
had one crispy
fire.
team, mate.
The traps are ablaze and sort of have fired off because you've sort of set off their mechanisms.
So will they hit the skeletons?
Yeah, they hit their skeleton.
And then
Nice.
Arno then
Domino
turns to the
effect.
everybody. Arno turns to everybody and goes, "Whoops."
Mm.
And damage on that one.
I just raise an eyebrow and say, at which point did I order my Echo extra crispy?
Right. Okay, Arno's done. Brother Gadden, you're up.
Okay, so seeing what that there's a horde down the hallway here, he swings round, sends the spiritual weapon against them.
Spirit
so-
weapon.
And then he will batter them with a spirit weapon attack. That should
So
be.
lucky.
Batter the sausage. Sausage. I don't know if it's rolling. Is it rolling? Don't fucking cast it. Just fucking hit. There you go.
Spirit weapon
So-
hits.
Get up
11
there and
force
crack it.
damage.
11, and then afterwards follows up with a point, and he says, "For whom the bell tolls," and then casts Toll of the Dead.
Okay. That would be DC.
It's just
18.
Toll the Dead.
That is that. So they take 28 damage.
It's
Okay,
turtle
they thought they got
39.
fucked up.
Yeah, so that's turtle 39.
Yep.
Wait, and then he then ends his turn.
Right. Skeleton's turn. So they're gonna take. They're both gonna do. I'm just gonna do it once for them. So they're gonna take a. Is it a
Wisdom saving throw.
wisdom saving throw? That's a fail.
Oh, yep.
So that
and it's
goes.
17.
That's those guys gone. Guys take 17. Okay. Right. So do that, and then we're gonna move these guys down
Oh, hang
They
on.
go
Are they in range
down.
as well?
into you.
No, they weren't in range. Yeah.
I know. I did
does
damage.
it not-
I did damage on them. They were in range.
Oh,
Does
okay,
it
good.
not get an attack of opportunity, his spiritual weapon, if it's going
Nope.
through it? No?
No, it's not classed as a creature.
So these guys can occupy the same space as you.
Mhm.
So they are going to go here and surround you, Saren. These guys are going to come in. You can't hear anything, so you're basically.
Can she not see anything as well because of the swarm?
Yeah,
She's
you
definitely
can't see
blind.
anything, can't hear anything. You're completely surrounded by
Marvelous.
skeletons. Okay,
It's
skeletons.
Sarah. It's Saren Keller.
Hey, she's buzzing. She's buzzing.
So we are going
that was-
to.
That wasn't a good joke at all. That was not a good joke.
That's one hit. I'm going to give them advantage because they're surrounding you.
Ah,
So you take 20 damage.
20. Jeez. Okay.
Fine, it's fine. We are all good.
It's not fine.
We will avenge you.
Everything's fine.
And Brother Garin, weren't in range to surround you, so they're just in front of you, and they are going to. First one misses. Second one misses. Well, what's your AC?
My AC is 18.
You miss and a miss. So yep, they're miss. So they start
Miss
clawing
you,
at you,
miss you.
and you sort of shrug off their bony claws. All right, it is then these guys. He is going to go. And then as for other guy, he is going to do something. All right, it is your go again.
Okay. So Tharval's going to aim at the swarm that is surrounding Saren.
Yeah.
Because she's there, he gets advantage, so he can use sneak attack.
If you crit fail, it hits her. By the way, just so you know.
Okay.
You don't you dare.
Pretty fail with like 60 damage.
That
Oh!
would mean a lot of damage coming your way.
Oh!
It was just,
But
okay.
the thing is, I get, because I'm standing still, I'm using and I'm using
Sharpshooter?
steady aim.
Oh, steady aim,
my
okay.
god.
So basically, I get advantage on my attack roll anyway. So
Okay, so that is them dead. I don't. Yeah. So I guess
If
they're
he
all
stole
standing.
my
I guess
life,
they're all
it's
standing in a.
possible for my
They're all
eyes.
standing in a row, or he's got one of those whistle arrows, which sort of goes round in circles. So that's.
And now he's Yondu as
so
well,
that's
is
one attack, and then he's gonna shoot. He's gonna use a second attack on the ones in behind. Which is...
Oh, yeah. Okay. I didn't. That do
Oh,
as
what
much
is that?
damage.
because it doesn't have the sneak attack. You only get the sneak attack on one attack.
That might be enough. 9, 13. Literally on the button. 20. Yep.
Yeah. So Tharval sort of looks at everybody with a little smug. It's like 2 kills. He looks at Barney. It's like, we're even.
I just lean over and
Arvel,
whisper in your ear,
You've left nothing for me.
There's
What am I
one.
to
There's
do?
one skeleton here, and there's one left, horde left in front of the garden.
I just lean over and whisper in Tharavel's ear. So you found your mojo again then?
Is it Barty's turn now?
It is Barty's turn.
It's like, I hate to show off, but I can't be outdone like that. And he'll just start like whispering under his breath, and he'll cast Magic Missile at 2nd level, and it launches 2 darts at the Skeletal Horde that way, and then 2 darts at the Skeleton Knight the other way.
Okay.
And they just hit, and they take 1d4 plus 1 for each dart.
Cheers.
Gad, is it the one next to Gadden, right? He's aiming
We've
for.
gone 2 for each.
Okay,
Yeah.
You with 2, and the
So
knights at the end of the corridor 2.
cool. And then he's just going to do the jazz hands.
Yeah, I'm
Showing
like,
off.
and can we just split it 7 damage on each of them?
Okay. That is. And that is. That.
I just chuckle and say, so was that an attack, or were you just practicing Scrimshaw?
Quite you.
Sarah.
Just sort of see like Barty standing there, like kind of like this.
I look like I'm at a rave, yeah.
The rude sandstorm in the background.
Oh god, there's have you seen the Tomorrowland clip where someone mixes Sandstorm into Baby Shark?
Oh,
No,
God.
no!
Absolutely nuts.
No! We are not having that brainworm in my head. No! Oh!
He used the
Yeah, you know what I'm dropping into chat.
2 years that was in my head. 2 years. That was
That's
peak
not-
pandemic.
As someone pointed out, if anyone goes like clubbing in about 17 years' time, all you're gonna have is like rave and dance remixes of Baby Shark.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and also
yeah.
mixed in with like Cascada, because everybody's got to love a bit of Cascada with it.
Saren, you're up.
I am going to use my dagger this time. This time I'm going to step up to that skeleton person thing.
Nice.
I'm just going to stick my dagger in between his ribs and sort of like rattle it around and hope that it hits something.
Ooh. What's your crit fail gonna be? What interesting thing can I do with your crit fail?
Oh,
Yeah, you stick it into his ribs. You sort of kind of look up to him and with this sort of happy, gleeful face, and he just sort of, and then you realize that it's stuck between his ribs and you can't get it out. So you're sort of, it's stuck. You're like right but sort of, and you can't get it out. You're gonna have to use an action to disengage it.
Matt, does that technically mean that she's grappled?
She's grappled.
Hey! No! Don't give him ideas!
She's grappled, I would say, yes. She's stuck.
Oh,
That's gonna be funny. Which means that she'll either have to do this would be a dex check to try and get out there.
I hate you so
Rather than a
much
strength
right
check.
now.
Hey, listen, I'm a DM.
Yep.
I would
So
think the
am
same
I.
thing.
We're all DMs.
Right. Yeah.
You have no power here.
You have no... right, so
Sarah
Sarah, you're up.
Keller.
Lance, you're next.
So I remanifest my echo next to her again, and I chuckle and say, "It's always really inconvenient when you can't get it out in the middle of an exciting moment, isn't it?"
He's going to get, because she's kind of in the way, she'd be kind of in the way, because she's sort of basically being
Okay,
held
so
fast. So I'll give him some bonus AC. Yeah, unless you go behind him or something. That she can.
Yeah, okay, so I'll manifest on behind him.
Yep.
And then I will, having dealt a crushing blow to my ally.
Yep. That is. Oh, everything.
Do you get advantage as he's?
Oh yeah, they're all hit. It's part of that one. Yeah, I'll give you advantage. It's on. He's
And
from
it doubles
behind.
health as well.
And it's bludgeoning. Oh, is that that's? So that's
Bludgeoning.
bludgeoning. Yeah. So that is. Yeah. So,
I think I freed your knife up.
Yeah. So
Thank
you
you.
sort of like appear. You sort of like you got your hand stuck in this sort of like gnashing
like
sort of
that,
skeleton like this, and you see this sort of kind of this sort of echo of a lance sort of appear, sort of shake his head, and then just conk him on the head, and he sort of breaks apart, but there's this sort of kind of rib cage sort of attached to your blade still, and you're just kind of shaking it off. Okay, nice. Arno, I guess, final set of skeletons.
Yep. So Arno is going to, feeling brave, Arno is going to move a little bit
Hand-to-hand
closer
combat,
towards the
that's the sort of
swarm.
thing Arno would do. He'd charge in
Yeah.
with his little dagger and go, "For the Shire!"
I still think he would just run down the corridor naked with his little winky sort of going, ding-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling.
Well, how do you know he's not? He's not a tripod.
And he would shout, "I've got a bone
Hold
to pick
my
with you."
mighty saber.
How do you know that if he's not running without his trousers, that he gallops like a gazelle because he's a tripod?
Has anyone ever watched Pump Up the Volume with Christian Slater?
No, no,
Jane
no,
knows what I'm talking about. Jane
no,
knows what I'm talking about.
no! I can't do it already. As soon as you said Christian, I was like, no, we can't do this. We can't do this. But yeah, no.
Have you ever
curse.
seen it, Matt?
Yes, man, I have. Yeah. I know what you're talking
So
about.
you know exactly, yeah. I think
I'm not-
Vicky's seen it as well.
Yeah, for the viewers at home, please don't. Make sure that you turn on your safety when you're searching.
For the love of God.
So yes, he's gonna
Multiple gods.
turn, and then he's gonna cast 3 Eldritch Blasts against that thingy.
Board?
So, Loktar Ogar, he says.
Yep.
2 misses that one.
That is
Whee!
19 damage. Not enough, unfortunately.
Oh, he curses and flips them the bird, and then moon shines them.
It is your turn, brother Gadol.
Okay, cool. So meanwhile, then I'm going to wax lyrical, rinse and repeat. The what do you call it? The spiritual weapon comes out from behind and uppercuts the skeletons from the pelvis, the coccyx upwards. Where's that thing? He says, from behind! He screams as he then does the spiritual weapon. Come on, load it up, load it up. There you go. There we go. Did it go? Did it go? Did it go? Yes, it did. 28.
Yep, that's a hit. 13.
And then afterwards points out and says, now get the bells! And then casts Toll of the Dead as an action.
It's gonna boosh. All right, there you go. Nice. All the skeleton foes are in bits, crumbled before you. The skeleton lord has disappeared. You don't even hear his
Again?
cackle. Yeah. All right.
What a dick.
Where he's going next? Where are you up to? So you've got basically what looks like a passage that's going to your east and one that's going.
Oh. God, I wish I had the divine senses. I don't have it. It's fine. I guess turns to everybody else's. And look, well, he actually doesn't turn to everybody else. He just looks at Tharival and he says, "Well, you seem to know what the trouble is. After you."
I'm going to expedite your thing here slightly, just because I'm just sort of thinking about wanting you to get through maybe one more section before next week, so we can get onto things. So, pretty much this section all the way up. That's there. There are no more traps. There are no more deadites.
Oh,
Really?
No traps, no deadites.
look what we did, people.
Arvel starts skipping down the corridor going, tra la 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 la
It's the scene from Little House on the Prairie.
The ending.
Okay, right. So in front of you, you see a let me get that.
Oh, I have to cast it again because it's been a minute. A minute's gone.
Right, so you've got a door to your north, and then you have a passage that you assume leads to, where you were previously, the dragon pit to your.
Come check out my.
Check your butthole, skid up bottom.
Yeah, you're sort of kind of had a glance. You're not really seeing anything of any sort of.
No shield guardian, nay, looking
No,
shield
no
guardians
shield guardian.
around.
Your echo sort of how have you just put him there?
I've just manifested him.
Yeah, as you do, it sort of it disappears down a hole and disappears, dies, I guess. Takes its 1 damage and disappears.
And it sounds terrible. I say, I think there may be a trap.
Yeah, so Tharva is literally, confident enough to sort of like steps into the room, and just as the echo manifests, and then as soon as he just sees it drop, he's like, "Whoa!"
Tarvel, would you like to wait just a moment?
I put that on the wrong layer, but I put your echo on the. I haven't put it on stats.
Wait a minute.
Okay, sorry, my bad.
Raging for his dude.
They spelled Jehovah with an I.
Yeah. Kneels before God.
Penitent man.
Penitent man will pass.
Can I roll perception again, or?
Check
Can
that
I
room.
roll?
You're sort of pretty confident about it.
Can I roll perception?
No, because Tharaval is your guide,
Yes.
and you're sort of.
Tarvel, you better be right.
Okay, so Tharaval's, he's gonna take a step to there.
If you can fly, that would be a good time.
Okay, and then we're gonna step to there.
Whilst Tharavel's doing that, Brother Gadden's gonna chug a potion of magic.
Gonna
Thingy.
step to
Restoration that you got
Restor- yeah.
from the.
there.
Right, as you step onto that, the ground starts to give way. Roll me a dex.
So I have got evasion when you are subjected to an effect that allows you to make a dexterity saving throw. It's not an effect. Have I got anything that's gonna make me cunning action?
It's at disadvantage because you are unaware unless you've got something. Unless you've got anything that will sort of negate that.
What does my cloak do? I don't think it gives me anything.
So the falling echo wouldn't have put him on alert.
Alright. Yeah, I guess you'd be more careful. Yeah, okay, fine. Yeah, I'll give you that. You can, you're slightly more careful, so you can just have a straight.
On a dex save, yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Can't see what it is. My flipping things
Sorry.
disappeared.
you got a map. Crit feel. All right, and I guess you've got no ring charges left.
I've got one left.
You want to use it?
Yeah, go on then.
Say how much you hate gravity right now. Definite Wile E. Coyote moment there, right? If you don't look down, the gravity doesn't apply.
Yep. Okay. Cool. You sort of kind of you had this sort of kind of moment where you felt like you were about to fall in, and then you sort of clasped your ring, and it sort of rewinds you back, and you sort of kind of hit it, and it gives way, but you sort of kind of step aside.
Okay. So he's gonna step to there. And then he's gonna step to there. And he sort of turns around and goes, I hope everybody's paying attention to where I've gone.
Yes.
And then there. And then he's just going to go straight up that line to the corridor, I think. Oh, do I want to do that? Yeah, fuck it.
Right, as you pass that central point, you trigger a sort of like these two big battering ram things come down. So roll me a dex. Again, you can just have a straight roll. You're being a bit more cautious. Yep. Okay. So you sort of kind of roll out of the way as they sort of clatter together and sort of just.
Kneels before God.
Yeah. Okay. You can give me a perception now, Saren. Sort of now
Right.
aware that there are sort of kind of traps and stuff around.
Oh look, Tharavel, traps.
You're not. Yeah, you're not seeing anything else that he's not right.
What on, Tharavel? Can't see anything else.
You need to view traps.
Well, if they're hidden well,
Yeah, but
What you just skipped over?
higher level dungeons, higher level threats.
Crispier people.
okay.
Just the one.
I'm just gonna roll a perception on the door and see.
You can sort of see the door is it's another puzzle door that you sort of you've seen before. In fact, no, I'm not going to make it a puzzle door. It is is there a key? Let's see, is there a key that you've not used?
Don't think so.
That isn't. Yeah, let me just check here. You've got the green key. You've got the yellow and red keys. Yeah, all right. You know what? I'm just gonna let it be open because I'm not gonna faff around because it'll sort of slow things down if I fire in another puzzle in there. So no, I'll just say it's open. You can.
Okay, so he's just gonna sort of very, very sort of cautiously just sort of creak open the door.
Okay. So you look through the door and you see a large hallway, which you assume is sort of what is the entrance to, or one of the entrances to the to the Citadel, I guess. I need to get out of the way, both one. Right. Let there be lights. So you've got this sort of large room in front of you. You've got this quite imposing looking statue. It's somewhat sort of it's not chipped or anything. It's got a bit of sort of blood splattered on it. You've also got two sort of kind of statues with large shields to your left and to your right. In the center of the room.
Okay.
What do you say?
Tharavel sort of turns around to the rest of the group and sort of pulls them forward.
You're good.
Okay.
Possibly go wrong.
What could possibly go wrong? I mean,
So would
possibly.
somebody else like
This is
to
the first
step out
time-
onto the floor of death?
Before anybody, oh yeah, actually he'll follow everybody through. And when we get to the very end, he's going to check to see if everybody is okay in terms of wounds and whatnot.
I can't believe in public you're going to follow through.
Well, you know, it's a biological matter. You know, it has to go through. Yeah, just what goes in must come out.
Yeah, Tharavel is gonna take a potion of greater healing. I'll put that down to 7.
Okay, everybody so far seems.
Yeah. But I'd say we'll massively follow Farrell's zigzag footsteps. Except for the bits where we nearly fell through the floor.
What does that I need? That.
Actually, give or take.
Oh no, oh no!
Wait, hang on, I'm lagging. No. Here we go. Okay.
That's
Where is
basically
it?
why.
Oh, actually, wait. He's got what I think he does, doesn't he? Can he hover over the ground?
Yes, you can.
Yeah, it's like a.
I'm gonna hover a foot over the ground and cast that ability. What was it called again? The Jin's Flight or something like that.
Yeah. It's basically like a freeze fly spell.
Yeah.
Fairy flight.
It's
I get 44 plus 4. 10. And that is me basically back
14.
up. Yeah,
oh yeah, it's the elemental gift.
back up to
Um,
full hit points.
Okay, make sure you kick off things you used.
Yep. I've
Yup.
deleted
Yup. Does anyone else need healing potions?
that. Just double check.
There are benefits for fighting for an echo.
Actually, a 91 at 125 should be fine.
Sure.
Yeah, I've got
I
a
can
nice
chuck you a
out of
greater.
115.
Yeah, we're good.
Okay.
Me,
Cool. Let us know. Do you want one in hand, just in case?
I think I've run out of them. So yes, I'll take one.
You go for one.
Is it greater healing, right?
Yeah, I get greater healing.
Cool.
And then you take one as well, Saren.
Yeah.
So that's me just doing a perception on the big
room?
room in front of us. Yep.
What
that's
specifically
great
are you
as
looking
well.
for?
Trap bad guys, just anything that's sort of traps bad guys or anything of note, like you know, if there's like glyphs or runes.
That would be
or-
investigation. So just general sort of like.
Yeah, it basically is there anything that sort of stands out in the room that you know?
Yeah, you're not. Your spidey senses are definitely tingling. It just seems like, you know, it just seems a bit too empty.
But I can spend 10 minutes casting Detect Magic as well, if that helps.
Sounds like a
How
good
mu-
idea.
How much time has passed by since we've gone down the hallway? I've got 9 minutes left on my Spirit Guardians.
Well, Detect Magic will mop up 10 minutes. Casting it as a ritual.
I also passed out the potion of greater healing as well. Just to have on hand since he keeps getting beaten up.
Okay, so we're ritual casting Detect Magic.
I was gonna. I could spend the slot and then short rest after, and like grab a few slots back.
Yeah, it's up to the party. I mean, I can also use Detect Magic.
If we take the short rest before we progress, because we've just kind of whirlwinded, then that'll include the 10-minute for the detect magic.
Yeah, I'm wondering. I was just wondering if we just for the now, if I cast it like a regular spell, and then if something happens, we've still got the benefit of the Spirit Guardians, haven't we?
Okay.
No,
But we'd need
Spirit-
to rest up after because I'll be lagging
No,
the slots then.
yeah, because if you do the cast whilst I'm doing it, technically there'll be an overlap of 1 or 2 minutes where you won't be protected by the Spirit Guardians to cast Detect Magic. But remember that the short rest is an hour.
Yeah, that's fine. But I'm just thinking I can cast it now and it'll take like an action. So we'll still have 9 minutes of the Spirit Guardians. Whereas if we do is like as opposed to the ritual
Okay.
is what I was getting at.
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
Yeah, cool. Alright, yeah, so I'll just cast it regularly. And so within 30 feet of me I'll be able to sense magic coming from
And the
like
school of it.
any object and the school of it, and I'll just like very gingerly start like moving out into the room.
I
Okay.
manifest
So you're 30 feet from you, and is it just constant? It just sort of. How long does it last?
Yeah, it'll last for the next 10 minutes. as long as I'm still concentrating.
Okay, you're sensing a form of magic in the statue in front of you. Like it's not magic. It's
Wait, does it have a school that it comes from?
no,
or is it
it's
just-
not. But how do I?
Could the amulet, the shield guardian amulet I've got,
Yeah.
I'll be able to know. I'll know if
Yeah,
it'll
yeah.
correspond to that.
Yeah. So you
for
basically the amulet you've got corresponds to the guardian. Sorry, to the statue on the left hand side. By the way, everybody start moving in together unless you're staying behind because I need to do stuff, and if everybody's just moving one, I need everybody to move their pieces or say if they're staying put, and carry on. Sarah, are you staying put?
Yeah, sorry, I just had to sort out my headset because it was dying almost.
Okay, yeah, so the one on the left-hand side sort of seems to correspond to that. It's not, I guess it wouldn't be counted as magic, so no, you don't sense... No, actually, no, you do. You do sense... Would a glyph be counted as magical?
It is, yeah.
I
The
don't know
glyph
I'm not
has.
sure what school of magic it would be.
I
I think it depends on
If
what
it's-
the glyph is. To be honest.
if the glyph is protection, then it's abjuration. But if it's any other, if it changes something, it's
So it's one of those
transmutation.
runes. I'd say it sort of ties in with one of those runes you currently have, but it's one of the circular ones, not one of the square ones.
And in the past, when we saw the circular ones, they were ones that stopped us from going places, right? Like
No,
stopped us
sorry,
from
no. The
doing
glyphs were within that room. Sorry, you haven't seen any of those glyphs. These are runes. These are the runic, effectively the locks that are holding the. You've got square ones that are holding the sarcophagus closed within the first room you were in, and then you've got circle ones which you're not sure what they do at this moment in time. I think you've got one of them at the moment.
But we've encountered the circle one before,
Yes,
right?
you've got the circle. So you know
This is
this.
the circle with the dot.
Yeah,
and then
circle
the
and dot.
circle-
Yeah.
And then the last time we encountered the circle with the dot, something bad happened, right?
We've got
No,
two-
it didn't. It opened up something because we had to. It fired a magic.
We've-
No,
magic-
got
no.
two.
So
We've-
the
we've got
circles and
two.
those runes haven't done anything. They're just something you've collected. You're not sure what they attach to.
I'm pretty confused at the moment. So we've got a green target rune and we've got a purple target rune.
So if you look at the main room that you were originally in.
Yeah.
So you've got the green ones from the top left. You've got a circle with a sort of like line through it and a vertical line going sort of up and down.
Yeah.
You've got the one on the
Yeah,
top
okay.
right hand side there. You have the purple one, I believe.
I think so.
Yeah.
So both the circle and the square ones. Okay.
Yeah, you don't have the red ones. Let
None of the red ones.
me just check
we've
down
got
here.
Green circle ones.
You've got.
But we got the two. Basically, we got
We've
two.
got
Two of the green.
Yeah,
and
you've
two
got
of
the,
the
you've
purple.
got the two. You've got the two purples. You've got one. So you've got one of the greens and one
And
of
it's
you've
a
got a,
square.
and then you've got one of the square ones, and then you've got a circle one with the target symbol in it, haven't you?
Got
But
two of
so
those.
it's the target
You've got-
ones are
you've got-
different.
so you've got-
not on them.
Yeah, you've got a green one. Let me just check.
Purple.
You've got a
So I-
purple.
I-
one. You've got a
I-
green. You've got a green. You've got a purple.
This is really hurting my head.
All
Sorry,
right. So
what I've got is we've got a green circle, a green circle,
Yeah, so that's
purple
the.
circle, a purple square, and a purple.
And remind me, the circle
purple circle and dot.
and the circle does not in that configuration.
Yeah, so the
That's
ones
in
at the top
thing.
are sort of
Those are
square.
wild
Okay.
So there's square runes and there's circle runes. The
Yeah,
square
ignore the
runes-
square runes and all that. It's
Yeah.
just the circle ones I want to know about because if we've got three of those are the ones
we've got
that.
two of those. We've got a purple
Okay.
and a green.
Okay, fine, cool. That's
Ah.
So to recap here, really sorry. So the shield guardian amulet that we picked up.
It
unrelated
corresponds
to
with
the
the
one on
one on the left.
So it
yes.
does correspond with the one on the left.
Yes. Yes.
And then with the target runes, there's something else going on with those. What do those relate to in this?
You
room?
don't know what they do yet. You've picked two up, and you're not sure what they have any relation
Okay.
to.
So it's got nothing to do with this room.
Not as far as you're aware.
As far as we know.
Yeah.
Cool. No, that's
Okay,
fine.
wait,
That's
so-
fine.
okay,
I think
but-
I just conflated some stuff.
Yeah, no, I thought so too. But detect magic allows you to understand what the school of magic is for everything in the sphere, the 30-foot radius. So, and that includes the school of magic. So
I don't
the
know what's target
target
rune. It doesn't have any sort of. It doesn't have any other than it unlocks something. Like it's the
So
same.
it's
It's the similar to the square ones. It's
Iteration,
just
yeah.
okay. So so if it's unlocking stuff, then it's a school of magic because it's lock. It stops things from moving around. Okay. So then I guess Barty would have. That's the information that Barty would have got. Would he have said anything
And
to the
the
party?
rune sort of.
Yeah, I'd relay it all. I'd say like this. The statue on the left appears to be related to the amulet we found, but and I'd imagine the one on the right also has a bit of a stench of magic to it. Then, but we
You don't have
anything.
an amulet for it. Yeah. So it's the same as the one on the left. You don't have the amulet.
So I'd be careful. Somebody else may be able to control it, and then what I can do is I can cast Identify on the amulet and work out exactly what it's intended for and how to use it.
That would be a good shout.
And then we'll understand what the other one might be able to do and where we should be. So-
And the rune, the sort of magic, from the rune that you're saying, it's sort of embedded within the sort of the plinth of this statue in front.
And those are the rune, the circle one.
The circle runes, yes, are in.
Yeah, cool. But if they're embedded, how many? Is it just the one symbol
It's
that's
just,
embedded in there?
again, I guess you would see it sort of kind of, as you've pointed out, there's sort of kind of magic. You see this sort of kind of red circle with a dot
But
in
just
the
the
middle.
one?
Yeah, just
Just
in
the
the
one.
center.
Okay, fine.
Okay. And then was there anything going on with the statue in the center? just the one
No,
type?
not magically, no.
Cool. Okay. So we're potentially missing a rune.
Yeah. So you said that to the party. Gadden was
Yeah.
look at Barty and Barty says, I think you need to do Identify and you need to figure out what that does. And then nobody else passes the steps. Otherwise, we're going to trigger a trap. Tharavol, you should probably have a look around to see if there's anything else that is physical that our astute eyes can't see. And then everybody else is just be on guard because this, I mean, judging by the fact that we've been ambushed so many times, if we are going to get ambushed, it will be those three statues. And there are also these weird plinth things. So I'd imagine more undead would come up.
I've had quite enough of undead.
Well, as speaking of had enough of the undead.
Party, whereabouts are you?
Yeah, so that's the script for Identify. If it's easy to read, then it is to.
Yeah. So you're aware that you just have to I'm not going to say you have to attune to it, and you probably should do, but for the sake of having it, you just have to sort of kind of sit with it
Wait, hang on. Well, if you plan on short resting, we can attune to it.
Yes.
Yeah, we can.
Because it will take an hour.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. All right. So yeah, you can attune to it, and then it will give you control of one of the shield guardians, and it will basically go wherever you want it to go. It will. I'll give you its gubbins so you understand what it does. Okay, Runic Shield Guardian. Bound. The Shield Guardian is magically bound to an amulet. As long as the Guardian and the amulet are on the same plane of existence, the amulet's wearer can telepathically call the Guardian to travel to it. And the Guardian knows the distance and direction to the amulet. The Guardian is within 60 feet of the amulet's wearer. Half of any damage the wearer takes, rounded up, is transitioned to the Guardian. Regeneration. The Shield Guardian regains 15 hit points start of its turn if it's got more than one point of damage left. You can store a spell in it. It doesn't need air, food, drink, water, sleep, anything like that. It has a reaction, which is shield. When you create when a creature makes an attack against the wearer of the Guardian's amulet, the Guardian grants a +3 bonus to the wearer's AC if the Shield Guardian is within 5 feet. It has multi-attack. Shield Guardian makes 2 fist attacks. It's got Shocking Burst, which a lightning erupts from the Shield Guardian, striking creatures close to it. Each creature within 5 feet of the Shield Guardian must succeed a DC 17 Dexterity saving throw or failed save. Creature takes 6d6 lightning damage and can't take reactions until the end of the Shield Guardian's next turn. Concussive Projectile recharges after long range. Discharges magical projectile, explodes. And then you've got Force Field, which you can do once every day. Shield Guardian emits a 20-foot diameter sphere of shimmering force centered on the Shield Guardian. Nothing, no physical objects, energy, or other spell effects can pass through the force field.
That's awesome.
Yeah, and it's immune to all damage, and creature object inside that can't be damaged by attacks or effects originating from outside, nor can a creature inside the force field damage anything outside. Disintegrated spell targeting the force field destroys it without harming anybody inside. The force field remains there for 1 minute. Well, that's what these awesome things do.
That's incredible.
Yep.
Really
I want
cool.
one.
Yeah.
Yeah. You just have
I've
to
got
find the amulet.
Darvel sort of looks at his cloak and he's like,
Okay, so
So remember everyone, it's not a missing amulet, it's just an amulet we haven't met yet.
So you move forward. So where are you going, Bart? Are you standing there? And how are you entering this room?
So I'll relay my knowledge on to Gadden about this item. And as amazing as it sounds, keeping me safe, I think it might be better keeping you safe.
Nope.
You get into a few more tangles than I do.
Yeah, that's fine. I can handle myself. It's you that needs it. You keep it.
The
I'm-
whole sharing damage thing is going to be vital for you, I think.
Just slightly.
Well,
Just a little bit.
I plan to carry out the back, but very well.
You've already seen that things happen that don't let you cower at the back sometimes, my friend.
Yeah. So I'll gingerly step forward a little bit.
Wait, before we do that, are we continuing to move forward, or are we going to stop there and do a short rest? Because
we can short rest. I can throw up a tiny hut
Yeah, that sounds good.
just in
idea.
case someone
Yeah.
walks in.
So are you standing there? Are you moving forward?
no, we should
back?
stand there. We don't.
So
we
move-
did not.
Stay
back
where
there.
we are. Don't go anywhere. Don't
The
go
plinth
anywhere
of the
forward.
steps.
well, I mean, was there anything physical that Darvel perceived whenever he first came into the room?
You don't sort of you're confident there's something about these plinths that isn't right. You're pretty sure there's some sort of traps. You're not sure what they are.
Do you? Does Tharaval see that? Say that to everybody else.
Yeah, I would
Yes.
say.
Okay, fine. Well, if this is beyond your capabilities, time to tell them to fuck themselves. He casts True Seeing, and this ointment that he's been holding on for dear life, he's finally just like put it into his eyes, hating the fact that he's spent so much money already on it. So now
Yep. So
he has true sight.
So you basically tell you. So basically, what you're seeing. So the spell gives the willing creature you touch the ability to see things they actually are. For the duration, the creature has true sight, knows the secret doors hidden, and can see into the ethereal plane. Okay. Right. Okay. You Okay, you're aware then that that rune that you need or might want is preventing that statue in front of you from becoming not a statue anymore. You also are aware that these pillars here will trigger at some point. Will you see traps triggered? Yeah, so as soon as you move forward enough, these will trigger and flames will shoot out from them in all directions.
And does he see in front of him if they're like triggered by a step and a movement, like a pressure plate, or is it just?
It's like as soon as you get to a certain point, so like in the middle of this part, they will sort of go off. You notice, obviously, you'll sort of see that these things in the corners of the room, they sort of kind of relate to areas. So this one, we'll say, is yellow in the bottom left, green in the bottom right, purple in the top right, blue in the top left. The blue corresponds to the section in the bottom right. The purple in the left, the bottom left, yellow, top right, top left. They are sort of ways to get rid of said traps.
And then the guardian and the amulet, refers to Barty's amulet. Is that those are the two on the side and not the one in the middle, right?
Yeah, they're the two on the side. The one in the middle. Would it tell you what it is?
No, it
Paul, I
won't.
haven't yet.
It
So
just
you just
won't. It
know
just will
that
show.
you just know that the rune. If you take that rune out, that statue will not be a statue anymore.
Okay, cool. Oh, it's containing something. All right. So he'll turn around to everybody else and he'll relay that information. In particular, will place emphasis on the traps in front and the fact that the thing in the middle is being kept in by that rune. So, and then as he does, he'll turn to Barty and he'll say, "We'll need to use that amulet at some point. So, I don't know. Once you've attuned to it, perhaps a smart thing to do would be to get the shield guardians to knock down or to trigger the traps in one way, because I don't think we should be doing it ourselves unless, of course,
my echo's
we want to
full.
wait for the echo. That I did think about the echo at first, but then there is a magic. It will shatter if it doesn't succeed. Evasion. And you'll have to keep doing that again and again and again. Whereas I think the guardians will handle it better. I don't know.
So sorry, explain to me so you're saying the bottom left, the bottom right, top left, top right. So what these are for? Where?
What I'll do is I'll just they haven't activated, but I'll just show you what the room's going to look like when they do activate.
It's like Bomberman, isn't it?
It's like Bomberman. So you basically there'll be
little
one going
crosses
north,
of fire,
crosses. So they and they're not constant flame. They're like what you saw before.
You
so
shouldn't. No, you shouldn't. You don't show. You can't show me it because I only know that the magic will trigger it. I won't know how it moves and what the effect is.
Okay, yeah.
So all you have to just tell me that there is so. Michael, the only thing that you need to know is that in each of the quadrants of where the two things are, they are specific levels of magic.
Okay, so can we? Yeah, but they're different colors, right? So basically, have we got runes that need to go in these things in the corners?
He does not know. So we'd have to make that assumption.
So I've already got an echo out. So
I'll give you this one. You don't need the runes for this room.
okay.
But what were we saying about the colors then? Sorry.
So there's a
They're
yellow.
just representing.
They're just representing sort of what sections of the area. So if you want to draw these in yourself, so the bottom one, yellow, and it corresponds to the quadrant in the top right. The bottom right is green. It represents the quadrant in the top left. The blue in the top left represents the bottom right. And purple in the top right is in the
Opposing
bottom
corners.
left. Opposing corner.
Oh wait, no, it's not like grouped as in 2-2. It's like literally different.
Diagonally opposing corners.
Yeah.
So that one.
Like you put it in. Because I didn't understand that. I got it
Give me
differently.
a sec.
I need to delete that. Can you delete that? I'll delete it.
That's okay. Leave those marks there, and I'll add marks on
Okay, cool.
that correspond. I'll finish up what you were doing.
Because I did it in twos, so I don't know if it was meant to be one.
I apparently have picked a different tool than I meant to.
Fill option.
Apparently so, yeah.
Phil
Intriguing.
Collins or Phil Mitchell? Hey,
In it,
Phil
bruv.
Taylor.
something happened on the way to hell.
So basically like that.
Is that what we're seeing?
So that's how the quadrants seem. That's basically how the quadrants relate to the different corners.
Right, Matt?
Yep, that's about right.
Okay, cool. Okay, so that's what he's seeing in terms of the colors that are coming through. What he doesn't know is how the effect will happen. He knows that they will trigger something. So, okay, good.
Gnarly.
So then he says it's a good thing that I decided to use it at this point because I don't think we would have survived all of these in one go. So there's three things that we need to do. One, rest. Two, figure out how to disarm these, either by Lance disarming them with his echo, and if that doesn't work, we need to have a backup option. So, but we're not juicy, and we need to get juicy. So let's get a short rest.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And then tiny hut, please.
Okay, so you stick in there for an hour. Are you looking for your tiny
Uh,
hut?
The tiny hut is 1 hour to how many hours again?
Oh, it lasts like a little while.
I know, I was about to say, because I used to use that thing like a no.
8 hours.
So it's 8. Technically, it's a long rest, isn't it? If it's 8 hours.
We
for
could
1
long
hour.
rest in it if we wanted to, provided nothing like burrows underneath or whatever.
So its duration is 8 hours, but cast time is 1 minute. Wait, it can last for 8 hours.
I'll just say, if you do
and
8
doesn't-
hours, other things may appear. Just
Yeah, I was gonna say. So wait, if it lasts for 8 hours, doesn't it have the tiny hut have like a time dilation where like when you're staying in there, it doesn't.
No, I think that might be you're thinking of Magnificent Mansion maybe,
Oh yeah,
where you actually go into a different dimension. This is just a dome of force that stops people from seeing and attacking
Yeah.
you.
Okay. Fine. So in that case, yeah, we'll just do that. We should do that for 1 hour.
Yeah.
okay.
Okay. Yeah. So cast that and then
Everybody
start
chill.
tuning.
All right.
And then I just need to see what my recovery is.
Do you want to carry on? By the way, it's 11:15. It's 11:15 even. Or are you?
Oh. So forget that counter spell. I just clicked something by accident. I was putting my spell slots back.
Do you want to keep going or?
I can go for
Yeah, I
for
can
the-
go
I'm
for
happy
a
with
few
that.
minutes. So.
Yep.
Are you alright to keep going, Matt?
Yeah, man.
Are you
Yeah,
feeling a
all
bit
good.
short, right?
No, I'm good. Just didn't want to sort of overdo it and then sort of people messaging me.
Quite like it. I feel like we could get to the bottom of this room potentially, and then.
Yep, it's not overly. That this bad guy. I'm not sure if he's going to go down quickly or not, but we'll see.
Let's just get out there and twat it.
He don't like it,
yeah.
up, sir.
I can't
Trying to
remember. I think the clerics don't actually regain the spell slots they normally do, right? For a short rest.
No, I'm just doing arcane recovery, so I get like 7 levels worth of spells back. So I've just gone off on with the basic bitches. Arno should have Hall of His as a warlock.
Yeah, he will. He'll get it all back.
And then
So I'm just going to
Sharp
put them back
clerics.
now.
Is it your channel divinities you get back, or?
I get half of my divinity back.
Nice.
So,
Yeah, well worth
so-
doing. And then Barty spends the rest of the time tuning.
Spells, what do you get back for short rest?
I'm trying to figure that out now.
It changes from class to class.
That's, yeah.
But it should.
Yeah, the only one that could get it is the arcane recovery, but we can is getting a channel divinity reset. So now I have all of them back, and I also get
Yeah,
my warding flares back as well. So I'm peak juicy to destroy things that are undead.
Marvelous.
Because I had one of each left, and I was like, oh shit. But no, this time around, this should be painful. But I won't be using any spells from now on because I've literally got I've got 2 slots. I've got 2 of each. I've just burnt my 6th using True
Do you
Seeing.
have how many of those potions do you have?
I had
left?
3, but I've just used 2. So now I've got 1 left. That's why I've got like 2s in each, and I really want to keep them for when we're a bit desperate. So
I've got 7 more left. So if you want a couple more and spend a couple,
might not be a
because you
bad
can use
shot,
your hit dice as well at the moment. Can't
Yeah,
you?
I'm going to use the hit dice now because I've actually got I got 14 hit dice. No, I should have less than that. I should have 10. I've got 12 hit dice to use.
Casual flex.
Yeah. So I'm going to do 1, 2. I can use as many as I want for a short rest, I believe. I don't know if you is that what your rule is, Matt, in terms of short rests, how many hit dice you can use?
If you
Because
got
previously,
how many as you want, then you could just give yourself full hit points, couldn't you?
yeah, I'm gonna do that now and see how far I can get. So I've got 18 to get right now. So okay, great.
I don't know whether I want to roll for my Ring of Fate.
Oh yeah, because it does stuff
Yeah.
if you get a 1, doesn't it?
Yeah, so basically, if I roll a 1, the ring implodes, the strands of fate escape, and me and anyone within 15 feet are at disadvantage for 7 days. And a ring
No.
Don't you dare.
Absolutely
Don't you
no.
dare.
No.
Don't you dare. It is forbidden.
Does that crit cause me you can't do any more, or
No, it means I just got the lowest possible. So I had a 10, and then so I got 14 out of that.
Okay, I'm not going to do this, but just out of interest, I want to know what would happen if I had.
Oh God.
So this doesn't count, but I'm just out of
Curiosity. You'd have to find out, right?
yeah, but it just recharges as normal. But, yeah.
Oi! 3. Oh God. Oh. Was it 1 that you needed to
yeah, it's
fuck
just
us
a
up?
1. It's I kind of like.
But the thing is, I've not rolled a 1 with
Okay,
it
good.
yet, and I was going to say, if it was going to happen at any time, now. would
Yeah,
be the
you
time.
should
don't do that.
you should be at least 60 foot away from everybody.
Yeah, you go out in front, like way in front.
Well, I mean, minimum 3.
I think I'm good.
I can reduce my base health, but I think I'm just going to leave it because it's either basically sacrifice half my spell slots, reduce my health by half for 3 days, or roll the dice. I think I'll just leave it for the time being. I don't think the rerolls are worth it.
Oh no, actually, don't. Are you fucking around with me? Give me a second. Warding flare.
So what's going on?
Yeah, I think we're done with resting then.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
so
you're
Marty is tuned.
so you're attuned to your amulet as you sort of kind of you dispel your house. Does it sort of are you just does it stay there, or are you just gonna get rid of it?
You can. It doesn't cost an action to get rid of it, but yeah, you have to get rid of it. Otherwise, if it stays there, that's it. And also, it's using up concentration, right? For the tiny.
It's
hut.
using up concentration, yeah, but we can pass out and back into it, I think.
Yeah, we can.
So we could
back
always
in.
like.
Use
It
as
makes
a
sense to keep it
sanctuary.
up while all this fire is going to happen.
Oh yeah.
It does. What's the range on the spell in terms of? Oh, it's 10-foot radius.
Just a 10-foot radius, yeah.
Which is fine. So I
Yes.
can manifest my echo outside,
Yep.
and
So-
we're still within the force, and I can then go and prod one of these statue things to see what happens.
Yeah, and then if it spills out like a cone, then we're protected by the tiny hut, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
spells and other magical effects can't extend through the dome or be cast through it, so
Yeah, so
Okay,
you can't
cool.
do
Fine.
you can't do your
yeah, it
echo
might
then.
make more sense just to get rid.
Yeah. 'cause
Okay,
it's got
fine.
different manifesting.
Okay.
Okay.
So as you sort of get
Oh.
rid of it, your sort of amulet starts to glow, and you notice the eyes in the left sort of guardian sort of glow a blue color.
I think it's
Well,
working.
Barty, you got a new friend.
Shall I summon it to us? See what happens.
No, don't. Seeing as in that Lance can handle it, well, we want to see if Lance's echo can handle the traps. You should manifest it to trigger the first one. Your choice.
So I'm going to manifest and trigger the green corner.
Okay. Roll me an investigation. Yeah.
Ooh.
You sort of notice that within there's like the spherical stone. There's sort of kind of this throbbing green light coming from it. Yeah, throbbing green.
So if I tap it with my sphere,
Tap it, or are you just tapping it? You're just touching it.
yeah, just tapping it with the end, not like attacking it.
Yep.
Just seeing if it responds to me hitting it with something.
Yeah. As you touch it, as you touch it, the flames in the room just blast out. At the moment, I guess. I've moved these.
Are they on the wrong layer or something?
Boosh.
Flamies. Oh, lovely.
And the Fire Nation attacked.
So would all of those be coming through if it was just the green one, or would it just be?
Yeah, the whole
Who
thing.
wants
You
to
tapped it. It's
limbo?
just sort of activated them all.
Look, Tharavel, it's your friend, Fire.
Boosh.
Flame
Oh,
boy.
There should be basically the two you can see underneath your little
Flame
drawing.
on.
There's flames, pretty much, like you said, like Bomberman. It's just sort of, and
Yeah.
basically they're flying out at random sort of intervals. So they're not all sort of kind of constantly going, but they're sort of quite quickly firing out.
Yeah.
That's going to be crispy.
Very crispy.
No, terrible. Fancy a bit of a fancy a bit more warmth, or are you had enough for 1 week?
I have a plan,
Oh dear.
if needs be, but
There's two ways we can go about this. We can either knock down the pillars that are exuding the fire, but that might take us a bit longer than normal, or we utilize the Guardian to interrupt the fire at some point. Unless, of course, Saravol's plan involves him doing some bullshit gymnastics.
You could be jumping around between shadows, of course.
Like I said, bullshit gymnastics.
Not bullshit gymnastics. It's shadow stalking. Shadow stalking.
I would
Shadow
say
stalking.
that obviously I appreciate there's going to be shadows, but because there's going to be different points of light flicking out at different times, the shadows are going to change. So
Yeah, but basically, if at one point there's a shadow there, I can step into it, or you step into it, and then obviously then once I'm in it, it just disappears, and then move on to the next one.
But you'd have to have line of sight for the shadow. And the combination of timing. I mean, yeah, okay, fine. We can work that out if we work as we go along. But I think that's just Tharavel getting from one place to the other. Never mind the rest of us. So
Yeah, I mean, I don't know what I'm going to do with it at the minute. Again,
I
need
could
to figure out what's going to happen with the.
I could dimension door one of us across.
actually, that is not a bad shout. But
It still leaves a few people high and dry.
it
Hmm.
does. The only other way I could think about this is well, it is knocking down these things, but Lance, when you touched it, it triggered everything, which means there is a sequence in which one of these ones, if you turn them on in a combination, will switch off everything together. So you've only just triggered one. What happens if you trigger the other one?
So I unmanifest and remanifest in the opposite corner. by
What's
the
your
blue one.
range on it, by the way? And line of sight?
It's line of sight.
Sure, whereabouts you going?
Such a range.
Is it 30 foot?
I think it's something like that. So I'll go to the corner next to us on the other side. And I'll tap that one.
Okay, yeah, nothing happens.
Thing is, if I'm inhabiting it, which I'll be, so I can see what's going on, I think it's about 700 feet. Because I'm rather than being within line of sight, I'm the line of sight from memory.
What?
But the echo is the line of sight.
Yeah, so basically there's two ways I can do it. I can either have it where I'm bouncing it around where I can see it, which is the base manifest echo at third level.
Oh yeah.
At the left level, you have echo avatar, and you temporarily transfer your consciousness to the echo to see and hear through it, but you can't see and see through your own.
Yeah.
And it's good for up to 10 minutes and can go up to 1,000 feet away from you.
Okay.
Oh.
Alright.
Which
It can
means
go
then
up to 1,000 feet, as in it can travel up to 1,000 feet away
Yeah.
from you. Or...
Yeah, it can keep walking, so you can use it for scouting basically.
Right, so
And
it can't
gets-
can it teleport from itself though? Because you need to.
So I unmanifested it, and then I remanifested it over there.
Yeah, the same. But I mean, could you manifest it? You can't manifest it up there without seeing to the north without seeing it.
Well, I'd have to walk it up there to do that. That's why I went to this one here.
Right, yep.
and so you'd go that way, and then you'd have to walk up, do the dex checks or whatever checks
Yeah.
you need to do to get through. Okay, cool. All right,
So
fine.
I've unmanifested, remanifested to here, and I'm tapping that one to see if that makes any effect.
And the other one says
nothing,
no, right?
nothing happens.
Okay, fine.
So, okay, so that didn't seem to have an effect. I'm going to go and see if I can get to the top corner and see if that affects it.
Also, how much force did Lance use to tap it?
Just
Alright.
touching with my spear.
Okay.
Just-
Whilst
I
Lance,
can't because I can't touch as such, but I
Yeah.
can attack. So I just literally did the gentlest possible attack with the
Um,
weapon.
Barty, I wonder, you have Mage Hand, right?
Yes.
Cast it on this one here again. See what happens.
It is done. And like wave his hand and cast Mage Hand. Feel it up.
On
You
the
cast
green
Mage Hand. What are you doing with the Mage Hand? Touching it?
Activating the
Touch-
green, yeah.
Touching it.
Touching it good.
Nothing happens.
Touching. Okay. So it's now a persisting effect. We've triggered the trap. Fuck. Okay. We know though that the effect of the Lance's echo means that it can be affected magically. It just means that once you've set it off, that's it, done dusting. Which means we've got 2 left to do that on the other side. Lance, how many more times can you manifest this echo?
As many as I need to. There's
Okay.
not a fix on that, if that makes sense.
And Barty, you have line of sight on the other side if you wanted to do Dimension Door, right?
Yes, I don't even need line of sight for Dimension Door. We just
Does
believe
anybody?
we go forward.
I'd say, Barty, give me a
Go.
give us a history check here, or learn it. Yeah, give us
I'll give you some history. I'll history the shit out of this situation.
Can I give him advantage?
yeah,
helping him.
yeah. Go on,
Yes,
and we're not going to labor the room and stuff. It's not going to sort of you're sort of kind of aware of similar between you, sort of talking it around. You're sort of aware of similar traps, and you've read something about the Durathrastan fortification. And it's sort of many traps. You basically need to destroy each corner simultaneously.
Okay, so
Oh,
Oh,
smashy, smashy.
yes,
In that
Smashy,
case-
smashy,
Sounds like a
smashy.
job. For
So,
God.
and how high does the wall of flames go, by the way? And how high is the wall?
Don't know. It's sort of, you know, it's low. It's high enough and low enough so you can't jump over it or sort of crawl under it.
But is there enough of a gap
It-
to potentially fly over it?
No, because you
The-
it shoots out, so it's not always there. So each one of these at random things comes out and comes back. So it's
How
Ah,
fragile or like did it look like? Are they gonna need like a massive brute force, or is it just like
Yeah,
are they
from the
quite
invest. Let me
delicate?
see what your investigation. Yeah, they're like kind of like porcelain. They're not really that sort of not that
could they be attacked at a distance, for example?
yeah, potentially.
So, for example, if I stayed where I am, and that would give me the ability to attack one, Daravold could shoot one. We also have 2 magic users with distance, 3 magic users with distance attack. Yeah.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I could.
Arno pipes up and he says, I can change the shape of any of these ones adjacent to me with a touch of my hand. If I choose.
Okay. So,
In a shape.
And he
You
just
get 3 of
whispers.
them with magic missile. So I suppose you just need variables.
Actually, or yeah, but then Arno can then use what's it, Eldritch Blast 3 times.
and I'm already in position to hit one of them anyway.
Is
which
the Eldritch
means-
Blast concurrent or
It's 3 at the same time.
is it? It might be better off
No,
doing that.
sorry,
and I'll-
it's one of the. Well, actually, it's one after the other. So
Yeah, so you need to be at the
Mm.
same.
Yeah, they all
needs
need to be at the same time. Yeah.
okay, hang on. Let me see here.
If each of us takes one
Yep.
between Arno and Barty and me, Laravel, we should be able to do it such a way that we hit them all simultaneously. Correct?
Yeah.
If we just check on guidance, default ability checks of the choice. No, it won't help. However,
Yeah, it's just the only thing that Barty's got that's going to hit them is magic
Is
missile.
magic missile,
So
yeah.
that covers most of them. So we don't have to really over-engineer it. We can just get powerful on one and then.
yeah.
Well, I'm on one anyway, so even if you can do 3 magic missiles.
No, but they
Yeah.
come out separately, don't they? So they have to be at
Oh,
the same
okay.
No,
Yeah,
they come at magic missile.
No,
happens
magic
at the
is
same time,
all at the same time. Yeah.
and they always hit,
But-
which is
okay.
exactly what we need.
But-
Hang on.
Do they travel or is it an insta hit?
They at the range, so they'll have to travel.
Actually,
So
Um,
what I'm saying is the 2 at the top corners, you would hit after the one nearest if you shot at the same time. So if we had Laravel hit one, you hit the far 2 and I hit the one I'm next to. We can.
yeah, I
simultaneously.
was just going to be very lazy. and
While
just be
you're
like,
talking about
Magic,
this,
dude.
Misa's shouting me, Bertha went up. Just talk her out, Bertha went up.
no
Yeah, go for
problem.
I'm just checking to see what the Eldritch
Charisma
Blast. Wait, a charisma modifier. I'm just checking the Eldritch Blast to make sure that I'm correct in that one.
All right, her mum's got her now. Okay, sorry.
Okay.
Nice.
So what are we deciding?
We're getting deep in the weeds about
Things.
at what point does each bit have an effect?
Eldritch Invocation. It's not.
I think it'll be enough that they all just go at the same time, you know.
I've got Scorching Ray, which hits 3 at the same time.
Oh, sick.
So-
Well, do you want to do that instead, and I'll hold on to a spell slot, or
Yeah.
Yeah, can do
because
that.
otherwise we're burning 2 spell slots.
Agreed.
That's cool.
Yeah.
And I'll
And
hit
I
the
can-
one I'm next to.
But
Okay,
hang on.
You will need to
It's
time
not-
it. You will need to time it between you. So I'll need some sort of
It's-
roll to.
Hang on. It's not guaranteed that we're going to destroy everything.
Magic
Because I
missile,
might-
it's guaranteed to hit. So
Yeah.
like,
So Matt,
there
you
might
should
not
hold.
be enough
I will
damage.
hold. I will hold Scorching Ray because it's too risky. Whereas Magic Missile is definite. So
Yeah, the only unknown is if it doesn't do enough damage. Like it could.
Yeah.
That's the problem. The damage roll could be like 1-1-1.
Yeah.
But like
yeah.
that's just what it is, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. Oh, although, what's the wording on magic missile for inanimate objects? Because I'm pretty sure it does like it has something on it.
You create oh shit, creature. A target is a creature of your choice.
Oh, which is why you can't do that. So
Yeah,
it
it's an
has.
object.
So I
Yeah.
have to consider.
So with Scorching Ray might be better.
I'm glad you
Yeah,
are
okay, fine.
DMs as well, because I would have completely let you do it. I was like, yeah, all right.
Yeah.
No, like that's the problem though. It's like we're so into it, we're just thinking about it
Yeah.
far too much, rather than just be like, yeah.
So and I can split the Scorching Rays to hit 3, or I can do upcast it to make it 2 and hit hard on 2 of them, which means. So it
Run through
depends,
the
really.
flames. Run through the flames.
Right, I can hit 1. Tharavel can hit 1. You
One.
can hit 2 harder.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's the Guardian as well. We could like push the Guardian through a bit of fire.
can, yeah.
Smash one of them if needed to.
Actually, yeah, you know what we could do? We can position a Guardian closer to one of the other pillars.
Can your mage
do.
hand do?
Mage
No,
can't
attack.
No,
No,
Magic
it-
Hand.
Well,
But
what
if he had,
What
if he had
about your
biggies,
What about your spiritual weapon?
my spiritual weapon can as well.
Who's in
But
control of this, by the way, so I can give them control? Who's controlling
It's
the?
Barty. Barty.
Oh
has
yeah,
it.
that's me.
So
Actually, no, Barty should do this one. Well, then it's this one,
why
isn't
don't
it?
we
Or is it
get
the one that's
right? So we've got
Oh, I thought we were
basically-
attacking the bits in the corners.
Oh, yeah, it's the corners.
right.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
basically, we've got Lance's Echo is in the bottom left one already. Why don't we get the
spiritual weapon.
spiritual weapon at the bottom right?
Okay.
Tharavel can shadow stalk to one of the ones at the top left or top right, and then
The Shield Guardian can go up to the other one.
Yeah.
yeah, and then
Shield
just
Guardian goes
basically
blue
all melee attack them
at the
in
same
one
time.
go.
Yeah.
Because it's the only time that we're going to guarantee that we're all hitting at the same
At the same
time.
Yeah.
Well,
And
you,
we
you,
should
you're
do
gonna have
all
to.
the-
You're gonna have to
Well,
roll for it.
Yeah.
I'm
Can
just
we
gonna.
get Bardic Inspiration from Arno?
Yes,
or
we
something
can.
like that? Yeah.
He will cast a bardic inspiration on who. I think that. Who's the one that's gonna sure hit? Like, you know, you've got a +6 modifier, for instance.